It's great to see you all. You fabulous people. And I want to welcome you to the Council of Love May Heart Call. And May, as a reminder, as if you didn't know, is the month of Mary, of our mother. And so I always feel like it's a special time. It's sort of like Valentine's Day for the Council of Love is like their birthday. Well, I always think of May as the full Monty for the mother, who often doesn't get enough recognition, or we sort of take it for granted. Of course, she's always there, nurturing us, taking care of us, attending to us, helping us. So happy May Day, happy May. And I don't see that Lee is on, but if she's watching the recording, I'd like all of you to join me in wishing Lee Degani happy birthday. And many, many, many happy returns. We've had far too many people leave lately. Nobody else move. So, a quick announcement. I also have had a lot of inquiries about when the Speaking Sador, the Art of Heart Communication, is going to start. And that's going to begin July 26th. And probably this weekend, actually, we'll be opening up the registrations and the landing page. And there will be an early bird special. So if you want to take advantage of that, get in early. Today we're going to really work with the mother, with Mary. And, most of you do know, I've been buried or just living, certainly Isaac knows, in an alternate reality, working on the Unity book. And really focusing and honing in on how, in so many ways, the universe and the unfoldment and the way the mother, father one works, and all our friends, unseen friends in the rafters, can be very, very subtle. And I think it was maybe it was our last heart call, when Sunat Kamara came in and spoke to us about adding on elevation to that E group, which is elimination, expansion, elevation. And we're not just talking about, a way to remember what we're up to. What Sanat Kumar, who is our universal logos and our keeper of universal law, he was showing us that there is an expansion available to us in terms of how we work with that, what we have thought of as the law of elimination. And so I have certainly been sitting with that for the last few weeks and pondering it and looking at this balance of what do we eliminate and what do we elevate. And as I got ready this morning for our time together, the mother came and was talking that she wanted to do an exercise with us in terms of working with elimination and elevation. So in a minute, we're going to move into a meditation. And of course, then that will be followed by our channeling. When I've been looking at this E group, when I look at expansion, I sort of see, well, all of us really, but certainly myself or what I'm working with. When I work with expansion, I tend to see myself as as a big balloon, and that it would just expand out and out as if it was being blown up, Now, one of those massive balloons or beach balls that you see at the shore. And I've had that vision for quite a while, but it shifted. So I want to share that with you, obviously. When I've seen the expansion recently, it's being very grounded upon the earth, upon Terra Gaia. But as it expands, it's expanding outward, and we're covering more of the planet. But also, again, for me, and it can be completely different for you, but for me, I've also seen that balloon expanding down in through the dirt, into the heart of Gaia, and really connecting with her. And then as I bring that expansion to elevation, I see it as I start to be one of those helium balloons that start floating upward and upward, and really just floating as a partner and radiating down, transmitting down to Gaia and to everybody upon her. So it's really, it's a fun visualization, meditation. So I invite you to give it a try. But for what we're doing this morning, or this afternoon, or for Steve, I think probably the middle of the night, what we're doing is I want you, as we're getting started, to think of something, because Sanat Kumara is also standing right here, of something you wish to eliminate. Now, we never eliminate anything that's going to cause like the cosmos to collapse. And we work with his balance scale so that we're always bringing things into balance. But I want you to think about, okay, personally, something that you, excuse me, would like to let go of completely, once and for all. Personal. This is a big meditation. And then secondly, I want you to think, I want you to feel in your heart what you would like to see eliminated upon the planet. This is completely a hard exercise, as you already know. So you don't have to get mental about it. And when I'm saying mental, what I'm hearing, okay, I want to eliminate famine, starvation. Those pictures of those kids starving just wipe me out. And mentally I could go, well, that means there has to be agreement between various countries, and then the trade wars and blah, blah, blah. Don't go there. So think of something globally you want to let go of, that you would like to see in concert with this circle to be gone. So that's number one: personal, global, planetary, even a galaxy, they're saying, of what you wish to eliminate. This isn't something we've really done a lot of, because we were being very closely guided in this, and Sanat's here to help us out. Then on the other side, again, balancing, because everything we're doing is about balancing. I want you to think about personally something, some aspect in your life, anything goes, that you would like to elevate. Now, they're using this word very specifically. When we say expansion, we think growing, growing, growing. Something that you would like to raise the frequency of in your life. So it can be physical well-being, vision, your ability for patience or compassion, your own appreciation of your beautiful, sweet self. So first personal and then global. What would you like to see upon Gaia? Let's keep it to the planet. That you would like to see elevated, particularly, Mother's already in the house guiding this, in the collective. So a habit, a trait, a situation. So we're going to start with the elimination, and then we're going to move to the elevation. So close your eyes. And go into your heart. Feel it, that proverbial penny dropping down, down through the water, anchoring on the bottom of that golden sand, that golden chamber of the seat of your soul, your heart. And really be present. And let it expand. And be the fullness of who you are. Be that bright angel of change and of constancy that we truly are. Now, in the corner of your heart, and with the help of Sanat Kumara and all that's holy, and this is not a request for someone else. This is for you. This is the Mother's gift to you today. What do you wish to absolutely eliminate in your life, in your circumstance, in your being? Name it, picture it. And as if you're placing it on those golden scales of justice, put that thing, that issue, on one side of the scale. Now, staying in your heart, what on the global level, on our collective human wonderful level, would you like to see eliminated? It can be a trait, a situation, a group action, not the people. And put that on the other side of SK's golden scales. So you have globe on one side and your precious self on the other. And say to yourself or out loud, I willingly surrender these to the mind, to the heart, to the will, to the wisdom of one. Whoosh. And so it is. Now, staying in your heart, what do you wish for yourself to elevate? What is it that sometimes when you're thinking about yourself, wondering about your sacred self, as we all do, that you'd like to see elevated, bringing to a higher octave of action, of commitment, of understanding? This is your choice and your gift. So what are we going to elevate for our sweet selves? And take it and put it on one side of the golden scale. And now we do the same for our global Gaian, Nova Gaian collective. What do you passionately desire to see elevated in our global community, where we are intended to live in harmony, in peace, heart to heart to heart? What do you want to see brought up to a higher level, to a higher dimensional reality, to a stronger frequency? And put it on the other side of the scale. And see them come into balance. And again, with the assistance, course, of our Mother and Sanat Kumara, we release, because that way it can elevate. So 1, 2, 3. Willing surrender. Let it go and let it be free. And give thanks. Give thanks to your guides, to the circle that you sit within, to Gaia, to the angelics, to our star family, and certainly to SK and the Mother. Give thanks. And do not grab any of this back. That is our worst habit. Greetings, I am Mary. I am Mary. I am Mother. I am one. And I welcome you as my torch bearers, as my water bearers, as my pathfinders, my love holders. I welcome you, my family. When I call you children, I simply refer to where you have come from, which is the heart of one, the unified heart of all. Never do I suggest this in a way that questions or limits your capacities, your wisdom, your strengths, your abilities, your wondrous, beautiful self. So thank you. And thank you for joining me. Because during this time, I choose to eliminate hatred. Because it is the anathema. It is the destruction of self by self. And it has no place upon Terra Gaia, upon Nova Gaia, or within you as Nova Gaia. And you cannot be in unity, heart consciousness, or anything else if you are holding even the tiniest speck of hatred. There is no room. Hatred has been the seed of destruction in so many realities. It has caused the destruction of planets, of galaxies, of families, of countries, of dreams. And there can be no place for it. For what is hatred? It is a denial of your sacred self. Far too often, there is this human proclivity to project it. I hate this or that. But really what you are doing is referring to some perceived lack or belief within your sacred self, and I will not have it. And you are mature enough to know that I do not say this in a dictatorial way. I eliminate it. Because in my new world, there is no place. And you say, yes, but Mother, I hate famine, I hate disease, I hate dictators, I hate force, I hate violence. Because you are participant or have been, you witness it, and it is loathsome. Because it reflects as part of your sacred self. If it does not exist, and there are many things, my sweet ones, that exist that you do not have the foggiest notion of. But if it does not exist, if that human construct, that pattern, that paradigm is gone, then what do you do with that energy, individually and collectively? What do you do? You turn it to love. You allow the love to blossom and flourish, to be shared. Yes, like the flowers of May. like the snow of winter. It matters not. There are many myths that have been anchored upon Gaia, and one that I have spoken of several times, but I repeat it this day, because the creator race of which you are part, reformed, reformatted, rehabilitated, fell to this issue of ego, which is a form of denial, which is a form of hatred. When Lucifer, when the fallen angels perceived, dreamt that they were superior and left, now I tell you, no one ever really leaves, but formed their own situation. I was heartbroken. Oh, I understood it, but I was heartbroken. Just as I am when any being on here or anywhere else leaves, strays, believes they have left. And so eventually, when the reality had had time to anchor, fester, I sent Michael and his legion to bring my angels home. Because we could not stand to see such devastation and separation. It is completely outside the love. And I say this has happened on various universes and galaxies and planets over time, where there is a wandering. Why do you think I have declared this and last year as the years of unity? Why do you think, feel, know? Why do I push? Why have I pushed the reset button? Because I love you. There never is and there never will be an issue of manipulation or control, and most certainly not hatred. We need it to be gone. This belief that some are chosen and some are not, that you can kill your way to freedom or torture your way to freedom, adherence, that is absurd. The only thing that creates unity, connectedness, balance is love, and love, all love, is sacred. So as my gift in my month to you and with you, in the corners of your heart, your psyche, your body, and your spirit, I am banishing hatred because it does not belong to the truth of who you are. You are angelics. You are hybrids. You are humans. And you are mine as I am yours. And in this sacred union, we go forth, not with a purpose of cleanup. Of course, there is celebration. We will tidy the house so that all can come and celebrate equally, so that all will be nourished, all will be aware, all will be free to pursue, to create what their heart truly desires. Not a single being clings to ego because they think they are superior. It comes from a denial of self that feels inferior. There is no place for that. And there certainly is no place for that to be reinforced in any level, in any form. It is not of love. And it most certainly is not the truth of who you are. Gaia, my beautiful Gianna, took this form so that my angels would have a place to play. Why do you think you are attracting beings from distant galaxies, other universes? Because this is the beautiful place, not only of unity, of beauty, of diversity that is so remarkable. It has never been done. This is birthing anew, even on a planet that is billions of years old. And so I invite you. I renew you. I invoke you. I expand and elevate you. You do not need to struggle. You do not even need to say thank you. All you need to do, beloveds, is to say yes. And you have ages ago. So let us proceed as family, as one, in elevated love, in lowly love, in everyday love, in romantic love, in filial love. Let us be the love together as one in the truth of what has always been. Work with this exercise I have given thee. Repeat it, and then repeat it again. It is my gift to you that will keep giving. It is not simply a one-time offer. Keep going, because I am with you and guiding you and protecting you, anchoring you, and helping you fly. Go with your mother's love. You are cherished. Farewell. Thank you. And thank you, Mom. You know what's so exciting? We're doing it. And we are probably the best undercover agents that have ever existed. So keep going. I love you. And happy May. We'll see you soon.